Yeah, hi there. I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of the lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. I want to tell you guys a quick story, and the purpose of this video is to give you guys a little, maybe some ideas. I know all of you who are watching this video right now are partners over at PayGear, and anyway, when I started my course back in 2009, I think it was about 3 months before I made my first sale. So it was very, very slow going, and of course between then and now I have learned a few things. Now of course I have many things to learn, but I can give you some ideas to help you guys be successful. And anyway, let's take a look at October. So here's the monthly sales report for October 2013, last month. So it looks like overall I think we're doing okay. I think we could do a lot better, but right now we had 149 payments or students who enrolled in my course. That generated about $5,620.99. so it's not bad, but I think we can do better. Now, one of the things that I've learned, and I can tell you what doesn't work, and of course then you have to figure out what you think is going to work better for you. Hold on for just a second. Okay, so one of the things that doesn't work is Facebook. I've tried Facebook. I have a friend in Turkey. He created a Facebook page that it's called Online TOEFL Course. It got over 1,000 likes. He created probably 2,000 or 3,000 members to the site, and he only made one sale. So Facebook, and I don't know exactly why, but Facebook doesn't seem to be the right place to generate interest in TOEFL. There are people that go to Facebook for TOEFL, but a lot of these people are wanting to get information, but they're not serious about enrolling in an online TOEFL course. So I can tell you for sure that Facebook does not work. Number 2, Google Ads. Unfortunately, and I don't know why exactly, but Google Ads does not work either. At one point I used Google Ads for over a year, and I spent thousands of dollars, and then I figured it out. I was spending over $330 something in advertising for one sale or one sign up. So obviously I would have been broke had I kept doing that. So I stopped that. Now also getting ranked, getting ranked for certain keywords at my website, that didn't seem to really make that big of a deal. So even though you might have a great website and you get many hits there, it doesn't always automatically translate into sales. In many cases it will not generate into sales. So that probably doesn't work that well either. So what does work? I mean, it's kind of complicated. I mean, but you guys are my partners. I can probably give you some inside tips here. For whatever reason, I found that YouTube is probably the most effective way to generate sales for an online TOEFL course. In fact, from what you see here, from what you see right here, out of that $5,620.99, I can tell you this: about 85% of all of those sales comes from YouTube. People going to my YouTube channel, watching a video, and then clicking on the video, and then going back to my site. So what do? Now I can talk to I know one of my partners is TOEFL Resources, so I'm going to talk to Michael at TOEFL Resources right now in this video. So you're offering a speaking and a writing service, and I know you do some grading over at your website, and that's a great service. So what you could do is you start grading some of your writing and speaking practice tests, and then you can put backlinks in those videos that go back to your site, or in the backlink you can put that that partnership link that I gave you that'll take you to the affiliate course. But either way, you can generate more traffic. But you're generating not just traffic, but high quality traffic. Because people who watch you grade one of your speaking and writing practice tests, if they click on that link, that means they're interested in probably purchasing something, buying something. So that's probably something that will be effective in helping you generate more sales. The main thing is that the audience you're looking for, that this is another question, who is the audience? Typically people who buy at my site, these are people who are already living in the United States, which means they have credit cards, they probably have bank accounts, and they are able to spend money online. Now also these people are healthcare workers. Usually they are pharmacists, doctors, nurses, physical therapists, maybe even veterinarians. These people, their backs are against the wall. They need to pass the TOEFL, especially in the speaking and the writing areas, in order to get the license they need to practice medicine here in the United States. So this particular audience, they're very driven, they're very motivated, and they have the means to purchase things online. Now, a lot of times, if you get a lot of website traffic from other countries, now I'm not saying that other countries are not going to buy anything, but it's more likely that someone will buy who has a credit card, and a lot of those people are in the United States. So that's something to think about too. So you have to ask yourself this question: where can I find people online who are in the healthcare industry? People who have credit cards, people who are already living in the United States. Where can I find these people? This is a question that you want to ask yourself, and in many cases you can find this audience at YouTube. So that would probably be one of the best pieces of advice I can give you. Now, of course, at YouTube, in my case, I have about 3,100 different videos, all of which have backlinks going back to my pay site, right? So that's pretty big. I get about 40 to 50,000 views a month at my YouTube videos. Now remember, that's really not that much if you consider that there are, I have thousands of videos, so most of my videos never get more than just a few thousand views. I have 5 or 6 videos that get 100 or 200,000 views, but most of them don't. And a lot of the sales, they come from these videos that have only 10 or 12 views a piece. And somebody clicks on the video, watches the video, they click on the link, then they go back to my pay site. So that's one of the most effective ways that I found to generate sales. So I hope that gives you some good ideas. Now also, as you may or may not know, I have a few websites, and I have my pay site. I have another site called Better TOEFL Scores, and I do also what's called article writing, which I think generates maybe 25% of my sales. And what this means is I'll write 400-word articles. Each article will say something about the TOEFL. I'll include online TOEFL course in the first line of the article. I'll use it as an anchor text, which means I'll hyperlink it, and I'll write something about the speaking section of the TOEFL, or the writing section, or the listening or the reading, or I'll talk about why it's important to improve vocabulary for the TOEFL. And writing articles also, it does help. And in fact, I've written probably, either I or one of my teaching assistants, we've probably written, I'm going to say close to 2,000 of those articles. And I have these published either at my website or somewhere else on the internet. But that's only 25%. So even though, and maybe this is something that you can think about, is you have to frame your website or your Facebook page, whatever it might be, but actually the Facebook page is probably not going to work that well for whatever reason. But the YouTube channel, what you're doing there is you're answering questions, you're helping people solve language issues. And you want these issues to be related to preparing them for the TOEFL. So every video you do at YouTube, it should be very clear to your audience the whole purpose of your YouTube channel is to give people tips and tricks and advice on how to score higher on the TOEFL IBT. That should be your sole goal. That way you don't have an identity crisis. And what I mean by that is, when somebody goes to your YouTube channel, do they know exactly what you're doing? What is your purpose? You know, what are you trying to achieve for your audience? So, for example, if you have a YouTube channel and you're doing the TOEIC and you're doing the TOEFL and you're doing the GMAT or the GRE, and then you're helping people with just basic pronunciation and basic English, if you're doing all those different things, it's going to be very confusing for your audience, and you're probably not going to do very well. So if you do decide to do the YouTube channel, keep it very focused and keep it around the keywords online TOEFL course. That's it. And everything you do there is to help people prepare for the TOEFL IBT. So remember that your purpose is to give out some general information, and then if they want more information, they're going to have to join my course. So then you're putting that affiliate link in that description box for the YouTube video. So they just want to see that you're giving some good information, and then of course if they want to get better or more information, they're going to have to click on that link to go back to my online TOEFL course, and bam, you just made $19 there. And remember, this process takes time. What you have to do is get in the habit. If you're a teacher like me, I give you an idea. I teach a TOEFL prep class at California State University, San Bernardino, and last week my students just completed a writing practice test, one of the independent writing practice tests. So when I graded their practice test, I graded it online. I gave them comments at my online YouTube channel, and guess what I did? In every description box for all those comments, I put a link back to my pay site, so other students can see that I'm helping students prepare for the TOEFL exam, whether it's at California State University, San Bernardino, or whether I'm doing this online. The students will know what I'm doing, what my purpose is. So that's something that you can think about. So if you're a teacher like I am, and you're giving students comments, sometimes you might do those online at your YouTube channel, at your online TOEFL course YouTube channel. That would be a great way to name it. And then as you do those videos, make sure in the title of the video you say something about online TOEFL course, and then in the description box you include information that includes a backlink back to my site. Now you get a few hundred videos going on YouTube, you're going to start seeing some backlinks. People will start clicking. It's a statistical certainty. The main thing is you have to have a presence, you have to build a presence, and pretty soon people will start finding your videos. Did you know the second most popular search box on the internet, second to Google, the Google search box, did you know that it's YouTube? That's how people find me. They go into YouTube, they type in certain keywords, and then my course shows up. Now, type in the word TOEFL. You will never find me. Never. Type in the word online TOEFL course, and you're going to find me there in the first page. So I don't care about people typing in keywords like TOEFL. This is way too broad of an audience. You're not going to get a lot of sales with that keyword. So you have to be much more specific in how you target your keywords if you're using YouTube, and then you will find that people will be interested. They will click and they will buy. They did last month. They're at 5,600 here. This month I'm at 2,700 already for November. So I'm not satisfied, to be honest with you. My goal is to make minimum 10,000 every month, but I know I can't do it without help. I need partners. That's why I started the partnership aspect of my website, is by paying you. You're helping me build my business, so I'm willing to do that. And also I'm giving you some tricks of the trade, giving you some ideas, because some of you guys I know have your own websites and you're all trying to sell stuff too, like I am, and you want to supplement whatever income you have with something that you can do online. Alright everybody, anyway, thank you for becoming one of my partners for the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And good luck to everybody. If anybody ever has a question, you can contact me either via email or you can contact me through the pay gear, and I'll be more than happy to share any additional ideas with you.